shift into terror. The turning point came with a single death, when his beloved wife, Anastasia, suddenly fell ill and died. Anastasia had been his anchor, the one presence that softened his darker impulses. With her gone, Ivan's grief was absolute. He lashed out, accusing nobles, boyars, even his closest advisors of betrayal. Whispers spread through Moscow that the Tsar no longer trusted anyone, not even God's will. Grief twisted into paranoia. Suspicion became obsession, and soon, Ivan unleashed a nightmare on his own people. He carved the nation in two, one half left to his officials, the other, the Oprichnina, belonging solely to him. This was no mere administrative reform. It was a state within a state, ruled by terror, with Ivan as its dark heart. But their cruelty went beyond hunting. The Oprichniki paraded through towns in silence, their horses draped in black, their presence alone enough to send families fleeing. They seized land, confiscated wealth, and carried out executions in public squares, turning death into theater. For the first time, terror itself became a tool of governance in Russia. Villages burned. Nobles were dragged in chains. Executions became spectacles of terror. In Novgorod, accused of treason, thousands were slaughtered, the city left smoldering in ash and blood. The massacre was not a single event, but days of unrelenting horror. Men, women, and children were drowned in the icy Volkhov River, their cries echoing under church bells that tolled like funeral songs. Entire families vanished overnight. The smoke of Novgorod's ruin darkened the sky, a warning to every other city. Defy Ivan, and you would share their fate. Once a reformer, now a tyrant, Ivan no longer ruled with hope, but with fear. And fear, in time, would consume everything. The infamous son. By 1581, Ivan's rage had become legend. Paranoia ruled his court, and even his family lived in fear of his wrath. One night, in a fit of fury, Ivan struck his own son and heir with his staff. The blow was fatal. In a single moment, the Tsar of Russia destroyed not just his child, but the very future of his dynasty. The chamber fell silent, servants froze in horror. And Ivan, realizing what he had done, was left holding his dying son in his arms. That image, a father cradling the heir he had just killed, became the symbol of his reign. A ruler so consumed by suspicion and anger, he extinguished his own bloodline. It was more than the death of a prince. It was the death of hope for Russia, for the dynasty, and for Ivan himself. From that night on, his legacy was sealed in shadow,